we are using the free editor called Wax. I'm going to drop a background image, which is a still image I'm using. And this image is basically a street view. Now I'm going to add the effect that we want to add on top of that. So you go to Project, you go to Add Media Files. Now you click on the very first one, but you also need to click on the very last one. Now before you click on the last one, you have to hold down Control and then click the last one. And now you'll see both of these are selected. And I will click this button here which says Open as a numbered sequence. So it will add all these together to make a video file. So we click Open. Now we've got the video file here, but we only got one video track. So we're going to move this video track down. So we've got a gap above, which is where we want to put our effect. We drag our effect. And the effect is a person walking. As you see, the black background's there, but that's because this bottom layer needs to be stretched to match the same length as the effect. Obviously you can edit the person walking. Now the person walking comes from our effects range, which is the extras under the people category. So for example, if you needed an extra person walking in the background, because sometimes when you're out with your mates filming, you don't have any extras. You don't want any people walking in the background because they will probably look at the camera. So we've got these people that you can use as extras. And now once we've done that, we need to make sure that the project settings is correct, because our footages or our effects are high def. So we go up to Project and we go to Settings. And as you see over here, this is nowhere near our size that we want. Ours is 1920 by 1080, and we're in the UK here, so it's 25 frames per second. If you're in the States, it's 29 point something, so they normally call it 30 frames, so you change that to 30, and then you click OK. And now what's happened is the picture that I'm using, which is just a still image, could be your video footage in the background, is too small for our size. So I'm going to change the properties of this particular picture, and to do that you right click on the image, and I'm going to stretch to fill to maintain aspect ratio, and now you see it fits perfectly in the high def footage. So now we want to position the woman walking somewhere differently. You might want her further back, you might want her nearer, you might want her higher. So this goes for any effect. You basically go to the video plugins, and then you grab Quick 3D and drag it on top of the effect. On this case it's carry. So you drop it there, and now you see underneath that it's got subcategory Quick 3D. So you drop that down, and you can see another menu open up. But these are the positions. So you've got this one which moves it left and right, this one which moves it up and down, and this one which moves it in and out. Now you can obviously position it exactly where you want it using these controls. There's more effects within this program, but this is the basics to use. And once you've done that, you can now render the film. I would suggest rendering it to actually put back into your editor. I wouldn't edit in this software. There's nothing wrong with this software, but obviously if you're used to editing your own software, then I would just render this effect out and then drop this into your own timeline and carry on editing. So remember, there is a few more little things you can do in this